Then several decades later, I suddenly was asked to serve again as interim chair on the eve of the Democratic Convention in July 2016, just until she won in November. I couldn't say no. But I wanted to. I had promised myself after I managed Al Gore's campaign in 2000 that I never would let politics break my heart again. Acting as a media surrogate and a staunch supporter of the team that got the first black president elected more than healed that wound. Getting Obama reelected was joy. So when I was asked to serve as interim chair for what would be my second stint in this thankless job, I decided I had one more fight left in me, and a noble one at that. I could help get the first woman president elected. After she won, Hillary's staff would assume control of the party. I could dance out the door to the sweet music of victory and go back to my perfect life. I never could have guessed how the months that followed would alter my life and my country forever. Instead of being able to dance out of the door in November, I had to stay through the end of February to perform the somber duties of the defeated. The painstaking work of filing all the financial reports with the Federal Election Commission, filing similar reports in all 50 states and the District of Columbia, shutting down offices, laying off thousands of people. After that disastrous election day, I didn't want to think about politics or talk about it, and I was guessing Hillary felt that way and worse, that she had blown this chance and had let her sisters down. My heart went out to her. No matter how strong our differences were in the campaign, I know she's a good woman. I heard from time to time that she was asking about me, but I never took it seriously. She had all my numbers. I knew what I wanted to say to her, and it was, I have nothing but respect for you for being so brave and classy considering everything that went on. But in the weeks after the loss, every time that I checked my phone thinking I might have missed her call, it wasn't her. After the loss, the Democrats went into hiding or started picking through the carnage while the country was hungry for answers from a party that honestly didn't know what to say. We had lost to Donald Trump. How was that possible? And what did we have to do to make sure that that didn't happen next time? It took me until the end of the year after a holiday in Hawaii to start getting my mojo back. We needed to remember that Hillary had won the popular vote. We did not have to hang our heads in shame. No, we had to find a way to stand this party back up if we were ever to have a chance to win again. What inspired me was my kids, all 150 of them. I've never given birth to a child, but politics is a family affair. In a campaign, you see what the others are made of. You see people under pressure, and you see their limits tested in triumph and defeat. You get to know one another in ways better than you do members of your real family. When I spotted young people with a real spark, that true combination of idealism and cunning essentials to surviving in politics, I found work for them. Those were my kids, ages 22 to 45, scattered all around the country. I wanted to rebuild the party to give them a chance to lead. Back in December, when I thought about what the party could do, what I could do, I remember how Terry McAuliffe took over the Democratic National Committee chair after our loss in 2000, and how Howard Dean stepped up after the defeat of then U.S. Senator John Kerry in 2004. They reached out to voters to understand what the party had gotten wrong about the mood of the country. They wanted to let the grassroots decide the future direction of the party. I would do the same. First, we needed to get this loss out of our system. I set up 4 regional meetings in January and February. We called them future forums, mostly in states where we hoped to regain our electoral advantage, or where we wanted to expand our electoral map in 2020. We lost Michigan by less than 11,000 votes, so I planned to spread a little love in Detroit. I scheduled one in Houston and another in Baltimore. I started